Hey guys, before this video starts, I just want to say, although I do talk as if this is a tutorial, this is more so just me putting on my makeup and showing you guys how I do it. So yeah, my apologies if you wanted a actual tutorial. I mean, watch and see for yourself if it's helpful or not. I honestly don't think it is, so yeah. My hair does not go this way, but it has to for the purpose of this video. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're doing burn SFX. I don't know why I'm saying, if you haven't guessed yet, you clearly clicked on this video for a reason. So I do want to preface this video with I can't speak, but also I want to preface this video with one, I know nothing about makeup. I know for a fact I should be using a brush, not a blender. However, you try getting anything in Ontarian lockdown. I will be using a beauty blender. If that's gonna trigger you, click off this video. But this video is more so for people who have never done special effects before and people who probably don't have any kind of makeup. What the fuck are makeup pencils? What the fuck is the colored thing you do for your mascara? I don't know what the fuck any of that is. Eyeshadow is the easiest thing to use if you don't have body paint. And yeah, the beauty gurus and makeup cosplayers are gonna be mad at me. I use eyeshadow for literally any colored part of my cosplay that requires my skin to be colored. And if you can tell, the purple is used to death because I use it a lot for Dobby. And again, if you're someone who doesn't really want to try makeup and don't want to like buy mascara for this, I don't know makeup stuff. But yeah, eyeshadow is something you can easily use. I'm going on such a tangent about how much I don't know about makeup. I feel like I should just shut up. Typically, you're going to go for a red, maybe even orange, and a few skin color tones that are a bit darker than yours. I'll get to that in a moment. And honestly, you could probably do this special effects without it, but I use liquid latex and just disposable sponges. And if you're going to use the liquid latex, I would recommend a glue stick just so that you can glue down any loose hairs you might have, but also you could just use a bandana or a hat. I would still glue down the baby hairs just in case, but if you're not using liquid latex, or if you know for a fact you're not going to go near your hair, doesn't really matter. But to preface, liquid latex is not water soluble, so yeah, you get that in your hair, you're gonna have to like pull. And before you do any of your makeup, people recommend to put your contacts in first, so your Zuko contacts, your shoulder contacts, or whichever burn boy you're cosplaying, because sometimes it's hard to get your contacts in, you could ruin your makeup, yada yada yada. I actually put my contacts in last, just because I don't know why I do it. Sometimes I will get ready to record and then realize I don't have the right colored eyes, and it's just, I really should start putting them in first. Alright, so when I have my contacts in, I take the red and I just dab it around a smaller area and blend it down just because it's darker around his eyes. So because I'm going for Zuko, what I tend to do is I take my hand and just kind of see where it would fall, and I would do a red around that area and then slowly blend downwards as if, you know, it's starting to burn off more skin because, you know, father. But if you're doing Zuko, if you're doing Shoto, a lot of people like to be correct about Shoto's burns. It's a nice burn, yes. However, it froze in the way that the water fell on his face, so it's gonna be a bit more drippy. Once you have like your basic shape, I would actually take the skin color tone and start blending it towards the edges, just because it's not gonna be as red, but it's definitely gonna be a bit more dark than your natural skin. And then as you can see, it's like your regular skin starts to get darker as it's burnt, and then it's red because you burned your fucking skin off. And you could do more layers of red, you could do more layers of skin. I like to add a bit more pink just because sometimes, as you can see with the camera, the red's a bit too intense. So, using my other palette. And then if you're kind of doing a more casual look, this is pretty good. You could do, like I said, more layers of red if you want it to be a bit more crunchy? Crunchy is not the right word. You want it to look a bit more burnt around the eyes and then slowly get better. I actually kind of dreaded making this video just because when I put liquid latex on, I want to get videos out, but with my hair being as long as it is, it's really hard to do it. So I was kind of just meh, but I actually was recording my resolutions video earlier today, and in that resolution video, it's telling me that I don't have to turn everything into a kind of profitable experience. So I'll still get into cosplay after this, but I don't think I'm going to record any videos, just so you could see But what I like to do, because I use liquid latex, is I have this base foundation, and then where I want it to be more dark, I put latex on it, and then I probably should have glued down my eyebrow before I did this. Always glue down your eyebrow. If you're using liquid latex, obviously the eyebrows, the hairline, just try to avoid it. But yeah, so I'm gonna put some liquid latex around it, and then I'll show you what I mean by that. So when this dries, you'll be able to see that it starts to scrunch up a bit, and it looks like layers, kind of. And I tend to do this about 2 or 3 times before I stop playing with makeup. What I used to do was I used to cover my entire scar with latex and then do the tissue method of scarring, but then it kind of looked bulky. I also didn't have hair at the time, so it was like Zuko in season 2, I guess. But yeah, personally, tissues are a good way to get texture, but I just don't like it. Perhaps because I was never good at it, but yeah, I don't like it. So after you go over it like once, 2 times, 3 times, how many you want to do it, because it's your face, your cosplay, it's gonna look something like this. There are shiny parts as I, use latex, and have you seen burns? Sometimes it's really fucking shiny. But with the shine is also the contrast with the makeup, and when it's not underneath the direct sunlight, I will actually give you a video. When the camera isn't being affected by the sunlight and so making it look brighter, it will look something like this. And also, I had to take that off. Obviously you can go higher if you want, or I mean, why would you want to though? Because it's gonna be covered by your hair anyways, no matter who you're cosplaying. And yeah, I'm gonna restyle my hair a little bit and probably get into the Zuko cosplay, just as immersion. Ta-da! So yeah, this is kind of how it looks like in cosplay. Yeah, it could be a little less shiny, and again, you don't have to use liquid latex. You could probably find other shades of red and skin colors to make it darker, or even use purples and blues if you're that artsy. But this is how my Zuko cosplay looks like. I'm debating on whether or not to file this under a how-to video or just a me getting ready video, just because although I did tell you how I did it, I didn't do it well, so I might just do a this is how I do my Zuko makeup. But yeah, hopefully this helped you, or you just found this entertaining, and you're ready to do your Burn Boy cosplay. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. I do mostly cosplay videos, but I will be starting some gaming videos. I'll say this autumn, possibly. Comment down below if you want to see my chest. Any videos you want me to do, any cosplays you want me to try out. My social medias are down below, as well as the contacts I got and where I got my cosplay, because I am someone who buys the cosplays online. I could honestly just make a video about buying cosplays online. I like the controversy behind it. But that's for a different day. I hope you enjoy what's to come.